you know it here too. So what up, Virgo men born in August? How you doing? God said, shit, you ain't even, you know what, ready for nothing yet. Cause you out of it. And you've been out of it for the last, you know what, 8 days. And grandma said, you don't know why, but you do. A lot of y'all been doing nothing and you ain't got shit. And you like, yeah, I think I need this. I think I need that. That bitch didn't even say nothing. I said, because you don't give a fuck about her. And that's what you know here too. I said, shit, she's really in tune where, you know what, when you don't give a fuck about her, she don't do shit. But when you give a fuck about her, she do everything. I said, damn, that's how they are. And I said, y'all got to start being a little bit more in tune. And that's how that nigga feel. He like, you know what? I fucks with her. I don't fuck with you. Give me the phone. I'll talk to her. I'll chop it out with her. Me and her be having, you know what, late night conversations and no rendezvous. And grandma said, that's what you know too. Give me her phone number. I need to tell her this and tell her that, tell all this other shit. And you like, no, I want you telling her nothing. God said, you're trying to figure out shit that don't make sense. And that's your problem, boo. And say, you know what? God sent you her. And now she gone. You like, yeah, she gone, damn. And now you got her, you don't know what to do with her. I said, yeah, that's how y'all niggas be. Y'all get somebody and you know what, be longing for them and everything. God drop them in your lap. And you be looking stupid when you got her. And you be like, yeah, I don't know what to do. But you know how to do the stupid shit though. See, what up, dummy? And God said, that's what we know here too. Inner childhood wounds. A lot of y'all been, you know what, not missing in action. And you've been looking like, shoot, I need you to do this and I need you to do that, but you ain't even cooperating and shit. And God said, ain't that the truth? Unhealthiness is here. A lot of y'all been doing nothing. And God said, I gotta keep telling them you ain't been doing nothing. And you like, shoot, I ain't been doing nothing, bitch. That's what I should say. And he'll be like, no, I can't say that because, you know, it'll be even more catastrophic here too. And God said, you're trying to figure out how to say what and when to say it and what energy is okay to give a person today. And grandma said, loving energy, nigga. Do you know how to give loving energy? And you're like, yeah, I do. I know how to give loving energy. Maybe I'll try that shit. And then I get love back. That's it. Yeah, that's it. See, you get what you give. And grandma said, that's what you started to figure out here, boo. Yeah, it says walls of protection around heart. And grandma said, you know what? This one got heart problems. And you like, shoot, I ain't know that either. Dang. I don't know nothing because you don't ask and you don't inquire. And that's what's weird about you. How you gonna get to know somebody? I don't know. I just be sitting here just looking, trying to figure it out myself and see if I know anything, if I'm tapped in, and you ain't tapped in worth shit. Oh, untapped in ass nigga. And God said that's what you need to know here too. Self-destructive patterns. A lot of y'all been doing the most, but someone ain't taking care of themselves the way that they supposed to take care of themselves. But that's not true, boo. And grandma said that's what you need to know here too. Shame is here. The overall energy obsession. I'll say, you know what? You wanted her to do that, huh? You like, yeah. I wanted to see if she was gonna feel this way and feel that way and all this other shit and everything and what was gonna come out. I said, shit. I wanted her to feel emotional. I like when she get emotional, crazy bitch. And I said, shit, I showed her the motherfucking gun. She like, yeah, that's nice. I need a couple myself, nigga. I said, shit. We can't have her here. She done fucked us up. And God said, and she would too. Yeah, we have vacation is here. It says romantic getaway, spending time together and enjoying one another. And Grandma said, that's what you want to do. Want to spend some time and you know what? Get to know somebody. Damn. I want to get to know you, boo. That's what I want to do. But you don't know how to say that out your mouth. You don't know how to be romantic out of your mouth. Hello. Do you know how to be romantic, nigga? Oh, shit. Let me think. Damn. I do. Shit. And then you do and then you don't. That's some weird ass shit. I said, you weird nigga. And God said, that's what you need to know here too. Sneaky link is here. It says hidden lover, low key situation, and side piece. God said, you know what? You think somebody got a side piece and they doing this and doing that. Ain't nobody doing nothing. But they finna start doing something soon. Somebody finna start getting it in and you gonna be like, shit, I knew it. And wasn't nothing going on when y'all was talking, but everything is about to be going on soon. And that nigga ain't that far from you. And that nigga said, you know what? I'm flying somebody in. And somebody gonna be in your neck of the woods. And you gonna be feeling catastrophic when you see like, wait a minute, bitch, you was in my neck of the woods. I know that building. And you ain't gonna know what to do. And God said, this is good for you. You need to not know what to do. Get your shit together, boo. Yeah, we have a hung up is here. It says fixated, obsessive attachment, and focusing in. Grandma said, you know what? I don't give a fuck how much you focus in. And that's so much truth. Change is not coming towards you ever again. And that's what you need to know here, boo. Fed up is here. It says over that, not having it, and frustrated. Someone is not going to do what you want them to do. See? And they don't give a fuck no more. I say, yeah. When they don't give a fuck no more, they really just don't give a fuck. I said, damn. It's either on or off. No in between. No, nigga. It's not. No in between. Yeah, we have mind games is here. It says manipulation, gaslighting, and scare tactics. And then it says penny pinching. It says financial struggle, saving up and budgeting. And that's what you need to know. Lipstick evidence. God say, you know what? You gonna see this nigga. And this nigga gonna be like, look, I don't give a fuck what you had going on, how you felt about the person that you was, you know what, chit-chatting with, chopping it up. But I'm telling you that, look, it ain't got nothing to do with you no more. That's what you need to know. It ain't got nothing to do with you no more, okay? So just be okay with that. And that's how that nigga gonna feel. He feel like, you know what, it's his now. And that's your truth. You like, nigga, that's mine. No, nigga, that ain't yours. It was never yours. Did you touch it? No. Well, it ain't yours. And even if you did touch it, it still ain't yours no more. And that's how this nigga feel too, boo. Yeah, we have between the lines. A lot of y'all need to pay attention to somebody that's crazy than a motherfucker. I say, yeah, that's a cuckoo ass bitch. And you think that what? They died? I say, yeah. And then you bring them into the house and shit. You done brought a sneaky link into the house, and you know what? They fucked up this whole area. You can't even get up, boo. Yeah, liquid courage is here. It says bravery, confidence, intoxicated, and odd behavior. Tell me more. Yep, addictions. Someone fucked you up, boo. Or will be fucking you up. Yeah, it says toxic attachments, drugs, alcohol, and obsession. You like, shoo, that's the bitch that, you know what, gonna help us out. Don't say nothing. Man, that bitch ain't helping with shit. And God said, that's what you know here too. Intuition, baby. It says gut feeling, psychic premonition, and sixth sense. Someone's saying, you know what? That bitch is right. See? Now all y'all fucked up. And all y'all looking like, yeah, but y'all don't want to be fucked up no more. But it's hard for you to go through with what God told you not to do. God gave you a specific motherfucking message and you went against it. For some of y'all, this is a future prediction. And that's what you need to know here, too. Fear is here. It says afraid, uneasy, suspicious, and scared. Let me see what cards come out of this deck here, boo. A lot of y'all be doing the most. Y'all gotta, you know what? Figure this shit out. Because some of y'all now is addicted to some shit that, you know what? You ain't even think that would ever happen. And that's your truth. Someone fucked you up on the low. And that's what's catastrophic, boo. Yeah, we have release, surrender, and purges here. We have attraction, Mars, and hot. Lack and doubt is here. We have self-love, creation, and intentions. Overall energy, cycles, change, and completion. Tell me more for Virgo men born in August. It says you and your loved ones are safe, okay, and protected. Soon is here, but it came out in reverse. This is a future prediction within the next few months here too. So that's all I have for you guys. Bye.